Tabletop Express is here tonight. We've also got Board Game Dads here. This is another collaboration, some fun, and we do a nice little playthrough. Anthony, last time I saw you, I believe we were playing a little game called Welcome To, and we're back doing that again. So
yeah, this one is going to be the stand-in for many live plays because of how many different thematic neighborhoods there are to this game.
Yeah, and there definitely is one we're going to do thematically throughout. I'm going to encourage, we'll give people a chance to join in, but as you're doing that, let us know that you're here. Please say hi. We definitely want you to play along with us, and encourage you to drop your final scores in the comments. We'll make sure you have enough time to play through. We're not going to go crazy, I know, going over the rules, but just to clarify for folks, this is the version we are playing. This is the we're calling it the ice cream version because it's just much cooler that way. It's
just like we called the spring one the Easter egg hunt version.
Yes, exactly.
We have better titles than they do.
Yeah, can you hit people with the biggest difference in this one, Anthony, just so there's no question of that?
Sure. So there are ice cream cones scattered about on some of these lots where you're going to be putting your houses, and there's also an ice cream truck. So on the top street, you're going to see the ice cream truck on the right-hand side. The second street, it's on the left. And the last street, there's one on each side because you're going to kind of pick which one to use and then go from there. And essentially, whenever you write a number, you're going to move the ice cream truck. So kind of like draw a line along the road up to that house that you just drew a number on. And if it happens to have ice cream on it, you're going to circle it. But if in doing that you skip over a house or two that has ice cream on it, you do not get to circle it. And we'll get more to end game scoring and what those points mean. But that's the biggest difference here is you're trying to get as much ice cream as you can. It's going to give you points in a couple ways.
Right. I think that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing for people to understand. Obviously, we're not going to hit too much, like I said, on all the regular stuff from real estate to the parks, etc. That's all standard with Welcome To. If you have questions about that or want to learn how to play the game, we'll have to do that in a separate video, or you can go back and watch when we did the Easter egg version because that one we actually went over. I think we spent 15-20 minutes going over it there. So,
yeah, we're definitely not going to do that this time. Although if you are playing along with us, now live and you have a question, obviously ask it. But I do want to point out that it is also possible if you don't catch this live, which I don't blame you. You might watch it later and you can still play along because, the cards are pretty much the same. Just got to try to keep up with our pace. That's about it.
Yeah. So please play along. If you do watch this, after the fact, go ahead and drop the score in the comments. And we'll keep tabulating who won the game, right? We're going to have a continuously rewarding a new winner.
And Evan played with us last time, and I believe he won last time. He played after the fact.
He did.
He got a high score, so we have to dethrone Evan. He's the current reigning online Welcome To champion.
Yes, the reigning champion at this point.
Very prestigious title.
Yes, it is a prestigious title. And then I will just note before we kick this off, one thing, Anthony, I just got to ask you, what is your favorite game that you've played most recently, your favorite most recent game experience that has a summer theme to it?
Oh man, you really threw a curveball there. Well,
I know.
Luckily I have kind of like a cheat answer because I played this game a couple of nights ago. So there would be that.
I note, I would say, and I'm going to be talking more to it, but Planted, I'm counting because it's plants and housekeeping, and that's a great little $20 game at Target right now, and it's fantastic. So
we also just played Gift of Tulips, which I know you have as well.
Ooh, yeah.
And I was very happy with the way that game played. It brought more to the table than
not planned, but it's right here. This game is great. Weird Giraffe Games did this one. Really great job with this one. So
yeah.
But with that, I'd say for anyone who is here, As we said, please play along with us. Drop your final score. You got questions? We are monitoring the comments. If you join us late, you can still try to do your best, I suppose, or you can go back and catch up and play along with us at a later date. But with that, I'd say it is time to play a little bit of Welcome To.
All right, well, let's get to it. So we're going to bring up our cards here. We've got 3 scoring objectives. Our Ed 1 is to have 4 estates of 2 houses each. I'm going to bring that up here a little bit in case you can't see that. All right, so that's our first goal. N 2 here is going to be 2 3s and a 4.
Got it.
And then N3, which is always specific to the thematic neighborhood. This one, I believe, is having the most or having all ice creams in one street.
Got it.
I'm going to have to
remind
clarify
everybody
that,
one more
I believe
time.
that's it.
Yeah, and remind everybody one more time how to getting those ice creams. I think that's the one thing I do feel like this one, though it's not super complicated, it's the one thing that sometimes people miss.
Yeah, for sure. No, I will say I feel like this is the most complicated of the thematic expansions. From a personal perspective, this was a game that, I got to play all the versions of without even owning the game. And because of that, I was taught each one of them. I never learned any of them on my own. And being taught this one I had the most questions about it. It was a little wonky at first. But basically, if you are the first person to get to the end of one of these streets, getting the last ice cream cone, whether or not you circled any along the way or not, you'll get 1 point per cone that you circled on that street. And once one of us does that, no one else can do it on that street. So that's a one-time bonus for all 3 streets. But at the end of the game, you're going to get 1 point for every scoop of ice cream that you have circled. So it's important to note that there are some cones with 1 scoops, some with 2, and some with 3. So that's going to get points for ice cream at the end, along with our goals here.
Yep.
And I believe that's it. I apologize. I keep looking for the clarification on the summer. Oh, here it is. On that particular card. Yes, sell all the ice cream cones on one street. There you go. That's what I thought.
Yeah. In other words, you're going to have to get to the end of a row on that one. Plus, you're going to have all the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
You have to fill it all in.
Not going to be easy. All right, so here we go. Starting off with a 3, 7, and an 8. So we got our pools and a couple of our real estate values. I forget what they're called.
Yeah, we just call them real estate whenever you and I play. I mean,
yeah.
All right.
A low number. I like the 7, 8 is not so much fun, especially in this game, in this version.
Yeah,
because you're going to skip a lot of ice cream if you go right to the middle.
Right, you really do. You would lose out on quite a bit of ice cream. If anyone is joining and has questions, like we said, drop them, say hi. But it's fun. I guess we do have to determine what the D-Day, when we do the D-Day theme, what day that qualifies under. Because
take your pick. Take your pick. Every couple of weeks, there's another thing that makes it seem more apocalyptic around these parts. So who the hell knows?
All right. I am good at this point. I think we've given anyone who's going to be playing along the opportunity on this one. If we go at
Oh, look at you. You froze in a not flattering position. I hate when that happens, but I'm going to keep going. We got an 8, a 2 with little puppy on it, and a 7.
8, a 2, and a 7. Ooh, interesting. And we got a lot of 2s. We got a card with 2s and 3s in terms of those sets, so that's interesting.
Very interesting. So on the bottom street, once you determine which ice cream truck you're using, basically the other one is invalid, so you can just cross it off.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm
good to go.
I think I'm good to go at this point. Ooh, interesting.
Wait, what was this before? Oh, top fence. Eek. Eek.
Not sure I love any of those.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I definitely don't love any of those, but I think I know what I'm doing. Oh man, I don't know. You know, this one, you're right. This one's probably the most complicated. And then the Easter egg one is probably the easiest one.
Yeah, I don't know. This makes you hate your moves a lot more than the other ones, I think. I don't know. It's the whole like trying to get and not skip over stuff. It makes you hesitate.
Yeah, you have choices to make on this one on
Yeah,
what you're
for
going
sure.
for. Do you want the ice cream? You know?
How much ice cream do you want? Greedy. Let's flip this. Oops.
Let's see.
Oh man, this is not a nice array. I don't like it.
No, I don't like any of this. Not one bit. Is that an 8 on the last one? Just
Yes,
upside
it
down
is.
there?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. Great. Okay, cool. I thought so. I just want to be sure.
Hmm.
A lot of fences today too. I don't know what's up with that, but a lot of fences.
Oh man. All right. Well, I'm losing on some ice cream. What are you gonna do? I'm lactose intolerant anyway. Shouldn't be having that much.
Well, yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
There, we got 2 10s here. We need to invest in like a card tray for streaming this game.
Yeah, you know, it's all you need is really one of those good plastic holders for
Little
cards and
dividers.
just
Yeah.
and slide then something almost that you slide it right down. I'm sure these all exist, you know.
Oh man, this is another horrible flop here. 2 identical picks.
Yeah, I mean
Ugh.
it's and then well, I know it mine is clear what I'm doing, but
Yeah, me too.
yeah. All right, I'm golden. And again, if anyone joins in, even if they're joining late, wants to say hi, we welcome you. This is our second in a series of these, and I guess we'll be back again in the fall, and
Yeah.
we'll have that one. And then again, we just have our Apocalypse, essentially D-Day version that we can pop on any given day these days. Fun times ahead. Oh God.
Okay. I like this. I'm good. I feel good about this. I don't want to go there.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
All right, here we go. Ah! You didn't see that.
I saw nothing.
That's a 1.
Yeah, that's a 1.
That is a 6.
Oh, that 1 is that 1 would be so much. The 1 would have been so much better in any other version for me right now. Any other version. But that's okay. Was that last one is a 12? I see.
I always forget to look at the goal scoring. There's a lot of ways to score points in this game. I'm not very good at it, although I did win the other night when we played this one. But that's because it was only me and my wife. The more people that play, the more chance I have.
Yeah,
to come in last.
I always think at PAX Unplugged, for example, when there's big game night and so there's a bunch of games going on, obviously not this game specifically, but a lot of games going on, and they have a huge group. Like, I just love the concept of that kind of like mass 100 people playing a game for real, you know,
Right.
because some of these games are just so well designed that you could. It's just, I don't know. I've never done one with 100 people, which would be fun.
That's crazy.
I mean, maybe one day, you know, 100 people will join me on here, but you never know.
That's a good goal to have.
That'd be nice. I'm happy that 1 or 2 people join us and we have a good time, and then hopefully people join us later. Always makes me happy.
And at the end of the day, if that doesn't happen, me and you are still playing a game.
Yes, you know what? That is the first, and I don't know how
That's
everyone
basically
feels.
what's happening.
Yes, I don't know how everyone feels right now, but with summer, like there's all this different travel happens, and you know sometimes it gets hard to get that to happen. And game night in the summer happens less than it does the rest of the year for me.
Oh, for
unfortunately, it shouldn't, but I have done my move at this point. By the way.
All right, we got a 3 and a 9 and a 2. Couple of markets there, and a pack. A pack.
3. Interesting. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
This is one too.
Oh, 14, 10, 8.
8. Okay. I can deal with an 8. Yeah, no, speaking of summer, just for everyone, like it does get crazy. I want to appreciate everybody who we had a little bit of break on the Express. If you're coming in from the Express, a little bit of a break because Ryan's wife had their second child, and I had travel baseball season start my son, which we've never experienced, and I did not realize how insane it was. So, a little bit of an adjustment for both of us. So, we're back. I will note tomorrow with an episode of Call Aboard, which you can call in and be on the show. So heavily encourage people to pop on by and say hi. So,
and you're doing Cult of the Old, right? It's talking about older games.
Yeah, Cult of the Old. We're very excited about the topic. So,
that is a good one, especially given how many games come out and don't even get to really shine that often.
You know, I was in the store at Barnes & Noble. Dark Tower was in the store at its full cost. Its full, ridiculous, insane cost. But I'll tell you, if I had that money in the moment, it would have been a purchase I considered because it looks so cool. Talk about a return of an old game, though. That one.
Good on this?
Good on this one. Good
right.
on this.
A
you got
12.
A Biz.
A 14. A Biz.
And
a pool. All right, here we go. Here we go.
That one's not as helpful for me. I'm not too thrilled with this one, but hey. Yeah, I could do that.
Oh, sorry.
Well, no, it's all right. Hold for a sec. I've had some tempting things, but I'm gonna do this one. Yep, let's do this one. All right, now I'm good. You know, we had all those fences early on, and then I haven't seen a fence in a while.
There's one for
those
you.
Fences were like a dime a dozen. Here we are. Let's see, 12.
Ooh,
Boy, I don't like any of those. This is not a.
No, this is not good.
I remember, by the way, the first time I played this game, completely did the numbers incorrectly in the way we placed them. Like it was one of those like epically bad playthroughs that you went back and realized how poorly you played it. I somehow screwed up Sagrada the first time I played it too. Don't know how. But those are like the two worst first plays I've ever had.
Yeah. Sagrada I could see because it's easy to forget the placement rules in that game.
That's what we did.
Often
we forgot
played where someone's like, "Oh no, like this can't go here," and then you try to like undo it, but it's like really hard to undo.
Yep, placement rules. What we screwed up with Sagrada. I'm good, by the way. I did my
All right, let's rock. We got a 9, a 4 with a raccoon, another 9.
Two 9s and a 4. Well,
I'm not mad at the 9. I'm not mad at the 9.
mad at the 9.
Because remember, this could be a 10 or 11 or a 7 or an 8.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm just laughing really hard because the moment I said we've been getting a lot of fences, we stopped getting fences. The moment I said it, they have not dropped.
All right, here we go. Another fence, a 13 and a biz, and a park at 11. All right, hey, I'm not mad at this either. Let's do this. And that.
I think the first time I played too, I remember with this game, my fence placement, I was harder on myself than the game actually made you be. Like I thought you had to do it in the row, but you did like I remember I overcomplicated everything the first time I played many years ago, obviously at this point. But
I definitely needed a few plays of this game before I stopped having to ask questions.
Right. Ooh. Let's see. I don't. This flop didn't help me that much.
Yeah, I'm getting nervous that I'm gonna get a no play soon. I feel like those happen quicker in this version too.
They do.
Or
Yeah,
I don't
a
know.
lot quicker. I'm near one myself, but I don't quite have it. I'm gonna do this. I don't like this move at all, and it is a mistake. All right. Okay. I'm good.
All right, 7 parks, 6 real estate, 15 park.
15, 7, 6. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what your favorite of these one is. In particular, I in the end, the first one we played, I think it's the Easter eggs is just fun. It's the one I feel like I've bust out the most, but I like the Halloween one. The October one is probably my favorite.
I think that might be my favorite as well. I kind of forget the way the Doomsday one goes. I think I only played that one once. Ooh. Lots of trees.
And lots of trees, but I have finished a row at this point, I believe. The top row in particular.
Did you get all the ice cream in that row?
I did not get all the ice creams, unfortunately. But I did finish it.
Parks. All right, let's see. Let's do this park here. Get that.
I got a decent amount of ice cream in it, but not all. Yeah. Decent
all right.
amount.
I have completed N2. I've got 2 3s and a 4.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you will take the 12 points
12
there.
points
You
for
could
that.
flip that mother over.
Flip that over. All right. You good on this?
Yeah, I'm good. I got my top row, like I said.
7 biz, 11 park, and back with a pool at 3. Let's see, 11.
Really interesting.
Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, I knew what the choice had to make on that one, but I don't love it. Do not love it. Some nice real estate on this map, I'll say that much. They got some nice beach views.
Oh man, speaking of beach views, we got a flyer a couple weeks ago about a house that was for sale in our town. And it had a couple pictures of the house, and then it had this picture of this beach. It was like, where is this beach? Where is this oceanfront property in the suburb that we live in? Show me.
I don't know where would that
Nowhere. It was clearly not anywhere near where we live.
I was
It
gonna
was so absurd. I almost wanted to call the number and be like, "Are you serious?" See, these low numbers now are give me a little bit of anxiety. Let's see.
to qualify for the ice cream, though, you have to fill every row or everything in the row, correct? If I have this correct from my memory of this one.
For this one, for N3?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have all the ice cream on one street.
Got it.
So that technically doesn't mean you would have to have every house filled out, I guess. But all the ice cream ones, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Golden?
Golden.
Golden boy. 5, 8, 7.
Ooh. Well, I know what I'm going to do
All
here.
right. Middle numbers.
Yeah. All right. That was the easiest pick so far.
Oh, okay.
Not for necessarily great reasons. It's just what it was.
All right. Let's see here. 1. Okay. A 9, Tark. A 5. Another 5. Okay. Okay.
5. Okay, I can do that. Oh, I'm getting close. Getting close on 1. Whew. For anyone though interested, just a heads up that in terms of this summer, if anyone is looking for any coverage on summer games, I know and last summer Anthony's channel did a fantastic series covering some really cool thematic things, and I know that I've got a bunch of summer games in the queue. Planted, as an example, is one that I want to talk more about. Really great introductory level, but if you like games, you're going to enjoy it. It kind of hits a nice and for $20, quite frankly, like I don't make any money off this. I'm sharing this $20 because my mind was blown that was only $20.
No, that's a great value point for a game.
Yeah, it's a Target exclusive, I think. I mean, I know I got it at Target. So, all right, and I would like to announce that I have got the N1 card with the 4 2 blocks that are on those.
Gotcha.
So I can officially say that. I should apologize for being a sweaty mess. I was outside for 2 hours at a baseball game, and the Suns travel team was playing, and hotter than I thought out. I thought it could cooled off, but it had not cooled off at all. I wasn't wearing this shirt at the game. This was special for this occasion, for the record. I do like this shirt, though. It's festive. Festive and summery.
All right, here we go. Another fence. High numbers. 13, 14, 10.
14? Oh, all right. Yeah. I will be interested what Evan gets on this one if Evan destroys us again.
He will.
He probably will. Oh, his whole family should play. I want to hear what all the scores are, because I know the family's playing games, so I want to see what they all score on this. That's my challenge when Evan drops into this and listens.
There you go, Evan. You heard it here.
All right, 8, 7, and 10. Ugh. Those piles have got to be getting low at this point too.
Yeah, there's only a couple of cards. We're gonna do some shuffling. Let's see here. 7, can't do that. 8s. Okay.
Yeah, 8
Okay.
is interesting. And yeah. All right, I'm good.
All right. Yep, last matchup here. 15, 8, and 6. It's got to be that.
Well, it's got to be this, I guess. It's the only option I really have on that one. I'm just realizing now I did hardly anything with real estate today, and I normally hit that a lot harder, and I did not really touch it.
All right, I got the last ice cream in the bottom street.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna get a 6-point bonus for that.
Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 on my first row. All right.
All right, here we go. Shuffle it up. And we got 3 fences coming. Don't fence me in. A 3 fence. A 4 fence. How are you feeling about these first 2 options?
I'm on the fence.
And a 7 fence.
I mean,
All right.
if I didn't say that, I would have disappointed myself. So, you know. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, I got the last ice cream cone on the top street. That's going to be 5. All right, we got a 12, a 14 with construction, and this would be a 9.
Yeah.
All right, that's I'm pretty good with that.
14. Ooh. Whew. Oh, I could do that. I can do that. I'm gonna do this one. Yes.
Hmm.
I'm close on my ice creams in that middle.
Well, yeah, that's the only thing I have going on too, I think.
I'm surprised I haven't busted and not been able to do anything yet, quite frankly.
I feel like it's going to happen very soon, and it's going to be like 3 in a row for me.
Yeah. It's getting it's my board has gotten really tight.
Yeah,
so
yeah, agreed.
There's not much left space wise, even though I didn't do real estate on all that often today, like I said, which is beyond weird for me. That's usually my go-to.
Yeah, I usually forget to optimize that. All right, a 5 construction. There's your real estate with the 10, an 11 construction.
Do that. Yes, I'll take that real estate. There's no ice cream in that spot either, so.
All right. I have ended the game, I believe, because I got all the ice cream on the second street. So
And
that's
now
going
all
to
the
be
streets
N3.
are covered. Yeah, so all the streets have been taken care of.
All right.
So yeah, you got the bottom and the middle, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh no, you got the top too, didn't you?
I didn't fill in the middle completely, but I got all the ice cream in the middle.
Got it. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. All right, so now it's time to do math, which is really the worst part of watching this live, aside from
I
our
know
faces.
this is not an exciting game to watch the scoring of, but
That's why the app is so good.
the app is fantastic, and I would say if people join us, and we'll push it out probably a little bit more in advance for that, and hopefully more people can join us. That one in particular, we always encourage people to go check out the app, because the app, I think, has all of the different maps in it, and it's really cool and easy to use. So for scoring purposes, you don't need this sheet.
Agreed.
It's also really just quality app, quite frankly. It's well designed. This is got those points. Got 2 there.
All right, I'm feeling good about this, and I never say that about this game.
That's no, I'm not feeling good about it, and I would say so. I'd say you're in a decent
How
position.
many construction things did you use?
I only used 2, so
All right, I used 6.
yeah. And I didn't go heavy on construction. I didn't go heavy on real estate, which was my big. It's always my big one. So I have 4 times 5. Oh, I got some decent points there. Yeah, this one, like I said, it's not hard to score. It's just you obviously have to do it. So it's not like some games that are brain burners when you're trying to do it. I feel like some are a lot. I mean, I also do a lot of one of my favorite games that people may know is Hadrian's Wall, which is my favorite solo game, and that one is an entire like your brain
You're
is
doing math the whole
constantly working.
time.
It may as well be Excel, the math game. I feel like at times. So I do love that one. That is going to be 4, 8. I think yes, 8 point. 2 there, so that's 8 points. I don't know if I have any 4. Wow, intriguing here. I got. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be interested how this went, and I don't think I got much off the ice cream front on this one as much as I tried. So because you had to get the actual.
Yeah, I
truck.
did. I had a really good ice cream play this time.
How much did you get off ice cream?
Total
Yeah.
53 points.
Are you kidding me? Because it's
No,
1 for every ice cream, right?
so it's 1 for every scoop you have circled, 1 point, but it's
Yes.
also the bonus points that I got on all 3 rows, because I got all 3. I got the
Right.
last ice cream on all 3, and I got
Right.
an extra 18 points from that.
Oh yeah, yeah, because you got that on every single one. Yeah,
All right, let's see here.
that's what I was. I missed. Oh, you know what? I miscalculated though, because that's a triple scoop. That right
Oh
there.
yeah, make sure you count all your scoops.
I didn't. I realized that I missed a scoop, so that's actually more of it I thought, which is good for. Okay. Okay. Cool. And I got the 8 on that one. All right. Well, this was actually a very lousy game for me, but that's okay.
This was a really good game for me, and that never happens. And I never say that. I must have done something wrong. Is basically what it comes down to. Anytime I do well, I must have done something wrong and miscalculated. But I don't know. I had a lot of good. I didn't have to skip anything. I didn't have any no goes.
Yeah.
I got a lot of ice cream. All right, I'm at. You got total?
I'm pulling mine up, so. Hold on. Hold on. My math was just off. That's why I'm correcting myself.
That's
Because
right.
I did it.
I'm
I
gonna
said
do mine again.
I did it, and I didn't. I was like, wait a minute, that sounds way too high. And I was, because I don't trust that it was as high as I thought. I got more parks than I actually thought I got, though. I think that's what it was. So it makes sense. 38, 38 plus 3 is 41. Okay. What you got?
I have over 100.
Yeah, I have 88, so you beat me.
Okay.
I didn't do great. I did not deliver on the ice cream is the problem. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's where I got most of my points. I got
Yeah.
154 total.
Yeah, no, I butchered the ice cream and then I realized it because I got so focused on some other stuff that I didn't go with the theme. So, lesson learned. Deliver the ice cream. As I toss it aside completely here.
All almond milk.
Almond milk. Yeah, almond milk is delicious. I will note then for everybody, welcome to Your Perfect Home is a great game. Obviously, we enjoy it. It has many variations. So our next one that we're going to do, I believe, is the fall. There's not one in between, is there?
Not specifically, no. No.
So I believe that will be our next one. We're going to have, there's a variety of expansions to this. And I have not done the Las Vegas new version that they had put out at that point. But
I
the
feel like
exciting
that
thing,
didn't do very well.
I didn't like it when I briefly like kind of even looked into it. So, that's just me. Um,
Have you played the
but
moon one?
the moon is great. So I'm going to highly recommend people check out the moon one. I feel like I'm not as good at this because the moon one changed. There's 8 different games within it.
Mhm.
It's really cool. They all come ready to, as opposed to a piece of paper. And I didn't have to, I mean, I have these laminated somewhere, but as opposed to a piece of paper, they come ready to use with dry erase. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's got difficult and higher level difficult AI built in that you can do. I mean, it's just, I feel like what it was they learned a lesson from Vegas and then they improved upon it, some of the lessons they learned, while still realizing what made people enjoy Welcome to Your Perfect Home.
Right,
So,
right, right.
or just Welcome to. It's kind of like Catan. People don't say Settlers of. It's Catan. It's just Welcome to. But in this particular case, yeah, I highly recommend it. It's one I will get to the table, and I'd love to play with people. I just don't know about it's as out there as this one is. So go for this one first. I guess technically Halloween will be the next big one in this one, which is
Yep.
fun. I love the Halloween one. If you've not looked at the Halloween one, it is a ton of fun, and that means eventually we're gonna have to have a Christmas celebration with the Christmas lights version,
Mhm.
which actually may be my favorite in retrospect. That one's a lot of fun too. But I thought it was fun to get back on the channel again. Like I said, for me, it's been a while. It's been 3 weeks, so I'm excited to get back here. I am burnt to a crisp from the actual summer sun, to the point that underneath this shirt, I am literally on fire. I felt like thematically I was in this game in that way. So there you go. Can I just mention, because you mentioned Gifted Tulips, can I bring this up again really quick before we log off? But if
Yeah,
you
of
get a chance
course.
to try this, this one is one of those simple little games that I think just lands. Art is gorgeous. So if you're looking for a good summer one, I'm gonna highly recommend this one. So
Yes, and an all-female team here
yes,
as well,
yes,
from designer, publisher, graphic design, everything.
yeah. Just to show Sarah Perry's design on that one. Carla Kopp is going to be development, illustration. Emily Hancock, Katie Gurin, graphic designer. Katie Cow, Maria Gabriella Patino. If I butcher any of your names, I'm sorry. Editor Misha Bushigar, rulebook layout Adrian Izell. They had a good team behind this one. So, yeah, not what this video is about, but you mentioned it, and I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about it a little bit because when this one arrived, I was excited. So, on that note, before we go, quick note for the Tabletop Express purposes: call aboard our call-in show where you get to be a part of the show. And I stress, you don't have to appear on camera. You can show up as just for your audio. So if you don't like being on camera, stop in, say hi, jump on. Trust me, everyone is welcome. We want to hear from everybody. So stop by and we're talking the games of old, and it's a lot of a lot of fun that we can talk about because a lot of these are coming back. So that's what's coming up on our channel tomorrow, which will be June 28th.
I will be sure to call aboard.
And Anthony, anything on your channel before we officially call this one? Want to make sure people are aware of what's coming up, and also are aware of your podcast, which last time you were on, I forget if that was a reality. It was like a new reality at that time at best, or it was like in the works. So I'm not sure if you cut out or I cut out there. Well then, technical difficulties. But on that note, I'm going to call it and just say that appreciate you all coming along with us tonight. I think Anthony's coming back. Are you coming back now? Or am I the one who's out? This is the beauty about live. I like to say is when technical difficulties happen, you just go with the flow. Again, thank you everybody for coming aboard the Tabletop Express, as well as joining Board Game Dads here tonight. While we work through these final technical difficulties, I will just say thank you for supporting both our channels. Come like, subscribe, say hi to us. A lot of good stuff on the way. And with that, I'm just going to say thank you for coming aboard and have a great rest of your evening.